Hello and welcome to 2021, and it's Stamp Around the UK vlog hop again today. Please do check out the links below and find all the lovely other demos who have joined in this hop. So I'm using quite a few products from a new suite that will be available from the 5th, so only a few more days to wait. 5th of January, new mini catalogue, January to June. Here is the Dandy Garden suite, and there are some lovely papers, and I've chosen this one with the Misty Moonlight stripe with the white on it, and then paired it with a little bit of a piece of paper with a leaf kind of pattern on it. So my card base measures 5 3/4 inches by 5 3/4. I've managed to cut that out of one piece of A4 cardstock. And then my matting layer here measures 5 5/8 because I wanted just a very thin border of that Misty Moonlight around there. Then this measures 3 inches and this measures 3 1/4. So this is the silver foil paper that we have. As you can see, I've cut out my little dragonflies out of there so that I can keep those for another project or perhaps use it on this one. Then I've used the Dandy Garden, no, what's this called? Dandy laser cut paper. So it comes in 2 sheets, and I've started taking mine apart and I'm storing it in one of my little plastic boxes here. And it's a really lovely, quite a thick weight paper, and it's been laser cut. And I love these sort of products because it means that if you don't have a die cutting machine, you can still get this lovely, very, very detailed effect. And without hand cutting it yourself. I mean, if you were to hand cut this would take a very, very long time. So this is just beautiful to embellish your creations. So the theme today is a winter birthday. And I thought if I stick to just a very simple colour scheme, it would be really fun. So let's start gluing this all together and see where it takes us. So on my paper I can see that I've got a little mark down here, and I remembered that when I had this paper on my desk a few weeks ago, I spilt some tea, and I've just seen that it's actually got a little bit of damage on there. So I'm going to try and mask the damage a little bit. It'd be a shame not to use this paper just because it's got a little bit of marking on there. And I've got a Misty Moonlight ink pad here and a brush, and I'm just going to put a little bit of that ink around the edge, just to soften the edge and to create a kind of vignette effect with that blue. I mean, this is a great technique anyway, just to soften the edges of any card. And you notice that I'm tapping off on my paper first to get rid of the kind of a lot of the ink so that it doesn't mark my work. So it's worth starting off and then building the colour up as you kind of move closer and closer into the card. There we go, that's just helped to frame that a little bit more. So out of the middle of this piece here came a circle, and my plan was to stick this directly to my paper. I'm trying to decide which side is the best side. I quite like that leaf going up in that direction. And then I was going to stamp on it and have this sitting a little bit more prominent from the card. So I've got the Happy Birthday from this new stamp set here called Happy Thoughts, and it just has a really lovely font on it. So while my ink pad is out, I'm going to stamp that. The great thing about stamping on a circle, you can't really go wrong in terms of positioning. Basically aim for the middle, and you just stick it, correctly. So if you're a bit not very good at stamping things in the middle, not stamping things in the middle, rather, getting them ski whiff, then stamp on a circle, it helps. Right, so before I stick this down, I want to add a little bit of shimmer to the proceedings, and I've got the Frost White all-purpose ink here. And I'm trying to think how I'm going to apply this. I think I might just use an old Wink of Stella. So this is starting to kind of get used up quite a bit now, but I'm actually just going to use this as a brush to apply some of this gorgeous kind of frosty ink to the detail on this laser cut paper. And I can see I've been using quite a bit of this because the pot is going down, but it lasts quite a while. That's good stuff. Okay, I'm just going to put a little bit around the edge there as well. Just spread that all around. There we go. Oh, so pretty. It just looks like it's been kissed by some frost. So pretty. And then I want to, oh, actually before I add the frosting to that, I just want to add a little bit of colour to the edge of this circle as well. And then just run a little bit round and about. And it's this very sort of subtle finishing touches that can really elevate your card making. Okay, let's see how this looks. So I've got my happy birthday that's going to be stuck down. I've also cut out some dragonflies from the Designers Series paper, and there are some really gorgeous laser cut ones with that paper too. So I'm wondering whether to have a combination of ones that are cut. Oh, now this one I actually cut down there as well, just to lift these wings a bit more. And I was going to have that one on top of a silver foil butterfly, and then have that one with the laser, just to add extra bits of dimension really and texture. Then I've got some white thread. Now I took apart this twine, so this is from the Snail Mail pack, again in the new mini catalogue, and I'm thinking of putting some twine underneath some of these dragonflies. And then I've got a couple of little silver dragonflies as well, which I might just layer on there. Okay, so I'm going to go away and stick this, and see you in a second. So I've stuck all the different elements down and ready to embellish. So I've got the gorgeous blue adhesive back gems, which are currently, if you're watching this on the January 1st, they should still be available because they're part of the mini catalogue from August to December. But if not, you can find your own, you know, blue gems, or you can always colour in some. And so I'm just wanting to decorate these lovely dragonflies, and I'm trying to think which one would look good. So I think one of these large ones would look lovely on here, and maybe a couple of the smaller ones on this one here. So go and grab yourselves a cup of tea and have fun looking around all the other vloggers as they present to you their wintry birthday cards. So enjoy. Hope you've been inspired. Don't forget to subscribe if it's your first time here, and check out my other videos. There's lots of different techniques shown, and see you again soon. Take care for now. Bye.